Yo guys, yeah man, it's me man, it's your main man here, Double H. This is called the morning snack. It's a new segment where we have breakfast and we basically go through all of the burning topics in football early in the morning. So this is really a time for me just to go through Twitter, because Twitter is really the main. It's where it's at. Twitter is pretty much where I get most of my football stories, because Facebook and all the other places, they pretty much suck. So the most trending topic, actually it's off, but the most trending topic this morning was really Carlos Tevez. So Tevez, as you well know, in case you don't know, Tevez moved to Shanghai Shenhua, a Chinese club. Again, you know about this whole Chinese Super League, and he is now the best paid player on the planet. So this is a guy who earns, I want to know the exact figure that he earns. There's nothing here, but I believe, again, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe he earns £640,000 a week, or about 700,000 euros. Basically, he earns like a six-figure salary a week. Crazy. But he's now been, but I think about a few days ago he was dropped because he was overweight. Again, invoking his inner Gonzalo Higuain and Karim Benzema. So he was dropped because he was overweight and unfit. And Tevez has clapped back by saying that Chinese players are not skilled, can't compete, and won't even be able to be up to the level of Europe in the next 50 years. So, a couple of things now. Is this a case in which he is saying this based off the anger and embarrassment that he's been dropped because he's been called overweight? So he feels insulted. So this is just him saying, you know what, I'm going to clap back and say this. Or is there some truth in this? Because in my view, I just think that, for the Chinese league, I think that with regards to Chinese players, they'll never be on the skill level of Africans, Europeans, or South Americans. Same way where African, South Americans, or Europeans will never be on the skill level in table tennis as Chinese. Different sports, different cultures, different human abilities are for different things. So that's just how it is. That's just how things flow. But I've been saying is that the Chinese Super League, watch out, because they have an incredible amount of money, and you're seeing more and more players in their prime move there. What's it called? Witzel is there, Graziano Pei is there, and what's his name? Hulk is there. So many guys are moving there. Like, and there's not guys at the end of their spectrum. These are guys 25, 26, 27. So I think if they can keep on priding guys for a lot of money, they will, they will compete. But it's revolting. And I'm a Tevez fan, but it's revolting that Tevez can actually open his mouth when he knows he's getting paid £600,000 a week. That's just filthy. But again, he didn't ask for the money. They offered it to him, which is madness in itself. 2 years ago to today, Max Howe gave us the Polish nuke. Not literally, no. It pretty much puts him on the map in a big way, because this is when I believe it was in the second half, and we've all seen the Pep meme, he's a man of where he scored 5 goals in 9 minutes. So he scored a goal in the 51st, 52nd, 55th, 57th, and 60th minutes. One of the most shocking, scary things that I've ever seen in my life. As in, I've never seen that in football before. That is a unique. To score 5 goals in 9 minutes is scary. As in, sometimes we say that people who score like a hat trick in 10 minutes, that's crazy in itself. 5 goals in 9 minutes? Again, so even if when Lewandowski retires, that feat in itself will be talked about first, because again, that is a ridiculous feat. So amazing. What else do we have? Ratings. Dele Alli's not happy with his FIFA 18 rating. So, as we all know, I personally play Pro Evo. That's just me personally. I prefer Pro Evo over FIFA. But the new FIFA game has come out. Whenever it has come out, it's obviously the bigger game over Pro Evo. It's bought by more people, allegedly. And the big thing are the ratings. So Dele Alli has said he's not happy with his rating. Benjamin Mendy said he's not happy with his rating. Batshuayi has commented about his rating. And when you look at these FIFA ratings, you've got to be pretty... I mean, I'm sorry, the people that have got to be pretty thick when making these ratings, because I think one was the Ozil one. He was rated like 88 or 89, which is madness in itself. And you look at Cristiano, because it's weird, because they know that it's all your overall rating is all based off like an aggregate and an average of all of your pace, your dribbling, your defending, physical passing, shooting, and all that kind of stuff. So they're looking at Cristiano. They know, no, Cristiano has to be a very high overall. But if you're actually truthful, he can't be, because a Cristiano, his shooting has to be like 95, 96. His pace, okay, 80 something. His defense is like 60. His passing, maybe 70 something. How much did he show his passing? His dribbling, that's going to be like about 70. I'd argue even 68, because he doesn't dribble. Obviously, his physicality put that by 80 something. So if you are truthful, his aggregate overall should be something like 80 something. Really. But they're like, no. If we do that, that means his overall is going to be 80 something. So we have to pretty much put everything high. And again, they put his dribbling about 90 something, which is false. That is a falsity. Cristiano, as of right now in 2017, doesn't dribble. He's just a finisher. So, yeah, look, the ratings, I mean, they're all odd. But again, you know what? It creates dialogue. Again, look, so we saw some beef actually. Let me even go to the quote. Involving Diego Forlan. So this is what Diego Forlan said. Remember, this is coming off the back of the whole Neymar and Cavani beef. He said, Cavani deserves respect. He's been scoring for years and taking penalties. Neymar wouldn't have done this to Messi. What doesn't make sense is Alves didn't give the ball to Cavani, but to Neymar as if he was his biatch. Forlan is right in his assessment of Cavani. That's right. And Neymar has since apologized. But when Forlan now comes and talks about Dani Alves, again, I think he crossed the line there, because again, you're just putting yourself in a position where you don't really belong, because again, it's not your place to even make that comment. Like the first comment about Cavani, it's a general thing. Guys, we've taken penalties before, it's been at the club before. You have your designated penalty taker. He is the natural number 9 striker, especially after Ibra left. He takes the penalties. But this whole thing of like, Alves didn't give him the ball to Cavani, but to Neymar. So I was like, what the hell? Because again, it's a Uruguayan thing. Remember, Forlan is Uruguayan, Cavani is Uruguayan, so he's obviously sticking up for his guy. It's not his place to make that comment. And I think, you know, Alves, obviously, he clapped back by saying, bruh, Mate, shut your mouth, pretty much. So, happy birthday, Emmanuel Petit, 47 today, 1998 winner. Just trying to see if there are any. Also, as well, the FA, the English FA, are a drug cartel. They're a cartel because if you've been following the whole Aluko scandal with the English women's team's football manager who apparently made racial comments and other comments, the way the FA have handled it was just very, very dodgy with the kind of interviews that he was given. But I think the main thing was how it released that they were actually paying Aluko hush money to keep quiet about the allegations. And they're not going to get away with it because, again, it's a whole issue that you have, again, with the structure of England, like the BBC and all the kind of things that, these guys, everybody's everyone's friend. Everybody watches everyone's back, from the government through us. So they're not going to get punished or anything because everybody is working for everyone up to the main thing where there is no transparency and everything's all kept in-house. So I just think it's just funny, it was like, newsflash, the FBI are a drug cartel. They're a criminal syndicates who pay hush money. So, actually, what else do we have here? So I think that is, and again, obviously, actually this is a nice one to end with. Diego Costa on Conte. I'm not upset with anybody, and I hold no bitterness towards anyone. Everything is fine. He's maybe right about no bitterness, but I'm not upset with anybody. I don't know how that works. I don't know how. Conte is man enough, grown enough, experienced enough to not hold any bitterness. You're a professional, and you have a job to do to defend your title and try and do something in Europe. That is his focus. There's no place for any bitterness. He's still upset with Costa, because Costa is a great striker. He was instrumental in Chelsea winning the league last season, and he would have liked for him to be in the team. But obviously, he is upset with him because he's not in the team. A quality striker who he would like to be in his team. So, him saying that, that's what we have to say. You can't come out as a manager, be very unprofessional to be like, man, Costa is a prick who lies on his birth certificate. There's no point in saying that. It does nobody any good. So I think the best thing to just say, hey, look, everything's fine. Let's all go. Let's all move forward. So, and as I commented on yesterday, it's had to happen. The bridge has been burnt. And I still think that he could be really, really useful. I think he could be really useful for Atletico Madrid. I mean, and people were saying like, is he going to get fit? Are you telling me that even if he's had a month to just eating flipping cheeseburgers every day, are you saying, okay, fair enough, a month? Are you saying that if he has conditioning training, guys, we're living in 2017, you're telling me that after a month of conditioning training and hardcore fitness, he can't be fit? Everything will all rest on Costa. If Costa puts in the work, he'll be fully fit in at least a month. So this is not about, oh no, even if Costa tries, we don't have the facilities or the kind of equipment to really make him fit. Of course they do. Again, I repeat, we're living in 2017. So if they want to make Costa fit, they can make him fit. Believe that. So yeah, guys, this is the morning snack. There may be an evening meal. So yeah. Hope you enjoy this, and then we should maybe continue this with the forthcoming days. Just looking through the daily do's in the world of football. Peace.